Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here to work on a couple more pages in my Doily book. And if this is part two, and if you didn't see the first part, this is how it's looking from the cover, and this is the cover page and all the layers for this one. And then you turn it around, and this is the pocket page. And I probably have more embellishing to do on these pages that I've done, but I like to take my time and make sure that I pick just the right things to embellish and not go like over the top. So that's a second page. And these are the two pages I'll be working on. And then you flip it over, and then here's the last image page, and then here's another pocket, and then there's the back of it that I did in the first video. Okay, so let me move these aside, and we'll leave these two. I'm going to move those. Okay, and because I'm using basically the same colors, I don't want it to be like, matchy, but I want to keep it in the same like color family in that, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to fix my lighting to show, colors better, and until I look at the video when it's done, I'm not sure if the colors are coming across, but hopefully you can see this is green, this here, and then this is also green, this top layer there. Okay, so like the other video, I picked some things out, just to save some time, because I don't want the videos to be too long and, you lose interest. So I think what I picked out hopefully is what I'll want to use. Now on this page, I had taken a couple of different appliques, and I cut them. I fussy cut them to where I wanted them to be. So I did those ahead of time. I did these ahead of time, and I'm not sure I'm going to use these, but I wanted to have them ready. And then I did this ahead of time. These are all part of larger appliques. And then these are pieces of an applique that I had cut up quite a while ago that I think I might want to use. Okay, so on these two pages, it's basically going to be the green and the pink. Now I took this little flower trim out, and I plan on using that part way around the two images. So I need to place the appliques first to see exactly where I'm going to need that flower. I was thinking that this could go across there, and then that hides some of the bottom of the image, and then this will, I might need to take that, no, I can't take that flower out, so I may need to position it a little bit different there. Okay, and then this one here, I was thinking of possibly putting that up there. I love these appliques, and they just go so well together. And I think I mentioned in the other video that this will end up being a design team project for Crafty Me Shop on Facebook, and the link will be in the description box, because the only way you can buy is by being part of the Facebook group. And somebody had mentioned that my voice, the sound is really low. I did raise it up a little bit, so hopefully it's a little louder, and hopefully it's not too loud, but you might have to adjust your sound on your, your laptop or your computer or whatever, up or down. Okay, so anyway, so what I need to do is put the flower trim along here and there. All right, so I'm going to move this over a little bit more, and then I'm going to take these off, and let's do this. Okay, this is the right side. All right, so we'll get some hot glue ready. Start at the bottom. And hopefully this won't take too long. So how's everybody doing? I'm feeling much better after the weekend. I was down all weekend. Either slept or stayed on the couch. Finally got rid of the fever, and now just trying to get some energy back. And glad to be crafting again. Okay, so let's put a little bit there. Keep that down. Hopefully I'm in frame. I always forget to look up when I'm crafting to see exactly where I am, but I think I'm okay. All right, so then I'm going to snip that. Okay. All right. So then I think what I probably want to do is put this down first. And I want to go a little bit lower here, so it's not hanging off the doily too much. Let's see. And then I don't want to really hide that flower, so yeah, that works out. That works out much better. All right, so like I did on the other ones, I'm just tacking it down for now to keep it in place, and I'll wait until I'm actually finished with the page and it's exactly where I want it to be before I add a little more glue. But for now, just a little bit here and there keeps it from like moving, and I think that's all I'm going to do for now to keep it in place. Excuse me. I think we're having allergy season finally now that the weather is warming up. Okay, so on this side, I'm actually going to put over a little more, and I'm going to take off that flowers, but I need to, this little flower here, but it's connected to these bugle beads, and if I don't glue it down before I cut it, then I'm going to lose those beads. So let's do that. Okay, and I'm trying to see where, okay, that's where it is. All right, make sure that's dry. And I'm just going to snip that flower off. And hopefully I won't lose any beads. And fussy cut a little bit closer. Okay. All right. So let's position this. Yes, I kind of like how that's going to go. I want it to drape a little bit. Yes, like that. I like that. Okay, so let's tack this down and put a little in the middle of that flower and that flower. No, wrong one. And it's hard sometimes to tack down when you've got beads everywhere. Okay, and then I want to tack this flower down a little bit. And then I am going to, because all those beads are hand sewn right there, I don't want to take any chance of them falling off. So I'm going to tack that also. And I can let these basically, well, one little dot will keep those from going everywhere. And I maybe should have taken that flower off, but I'm not going to do that now. I don't think it really makes a difference one way or the other. Okay, so I think this page is basically going to be done. If I don't really see adding anything else to it, and I just see where I missed fussy cutting some of that netting. I don't like a lot of netting showing. So let's just get that off of there. Okay. All right, so basically, I'm going to, at least for now, call this page done. And I love this image. And I really like the pink and these shades of, and the shades of green. Okay, so let me put that over there. Okay, and here's the other one. And I probably will be doing more to this at a later time because I just thought of something, but I didn't bring it over to the table. Excuse me, with me. So, all right, for this side, I was picturing this here. Okay. And then I was thinking of using this for this side and this little one for this side, but that might be too much. I think I might like this the way it is now and add this to this side, and then it makes the two pages cohesive. So let me do that and let's see how that looks. I'll put these over to the side. Okay, so let's just put that along the edging. And now yeah, I wasn't going to, right? Okay, so I want to put this on this side, even if I end up covering it up. Just in case I don't, at least it'll be there. So I hope you'll leave me a comment on this series and let me know if you've never made a doily book, if you're going to try, if you decide to try. And for anybody, if you need help, you have a question, you could put the question in the comment. I will answer. And if you need help, I'll be glad to help. You could always message me on Facebook. Let's get that glue string out of there. It's still there. Okay, now it's gone. Okay. Okay, so let's get this back. I'm trying to think now, how did I have that? I think I had that like this. I don't want to cover up any more of the image than I have to. Okay, and I need to put that on. I want to put that on first. So let's tack this down. Oh, wait a minute. Need to cut a little bit of that netting off again. I really don't like that showing. It just looks unfinished to me. There. Let's see on the, oh yeah, on this side too. I guess when I cut up that applique, I didn't really, I just kind of was a rough cut because there's just way too much extra netting on here for me. I like to get as close as I can to the piece. There. Okay. So that that can go there. So let's just tack this down quick. Just a tiny bit of glue. And I'll glue a little more after I put this back on. All right, did I cut close enough to this one? I did. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate glue strings. All right, so this, I want, I'm going to have to put a little bit, tiny bit of glue on that stem. Okay. All right, I think I want some of the, I do want the green to show, so. All right, so I think I want that there. So let's put a little bit of glue on the flower. Tap that down. And then on this, let's do just the tip of this flower because otherwise it's, until I know that I'm not going to put anything else down there. And then a little bit on that flower. And then I'm going to put just a little bit on this leaf. And even when I'm done and I do add more more glue. It doesn't have to be a lot more. You don't need clumps of glue. As long as you work it into the fibers of the doily or whatever's behind it, you don't have to worry about it ever coming off. There. Okay, so there's that. But I don't really like that part. It's kind of, how about if I do that? Or is that going to be too much? No, I kind of like that. And I need to, there was too much of a gap there. And I may change my mind and take this off. And that's one of the reasons why I only put a tiny bit of glue to tack down, because if I change my mind and want to take it off, if you put too much glue, it's just going to ruin the piece. So just using a tiny bit. Let me just tack one tiny little bit, because if I decided to take this off, okay, by only using that tiny little bit, all I have to do is lift this up, and you use the tip of your glue gun, if you don't know, for those of you that don't know, you work it underneath, and it will remelt the glue that has hardened, and then you can just peel it right off. But that's the only way it's going to come off if you do that. As long as, like I said, you work it into the fibers, there's only one way it's coming off, and that is to melt the glue underneath. So, all right, I like that. I like how that came out. And I might, and by using different appliques, yes, there's some of the same on both pages, but really the only trim that the appliques are different. The only trim that's not different is this trim here, and that's not a lot. So let me bring that other page back, and you can see that when the doily album is open and those are together, see, they are completely different. This pink color is different than this pink over here, and even though the greens are the same color, they're this and this are two different trims. So there's really, like I said, this is the only thing that's the same on both pages. All right, so I think that's probably it for now. What I might do next time, because next time I only have this page to do, and then go back and see if I want to add anything to the other pages. And I think what I might do is add some little tiny clay flowers to these little flowers here, and I have to get my flat iron out and iron this, because I didn't think to iron it with my steam iron before. So yeah, I'll probably add some clay flowers, and then that will be it for these two pages. So okay, so I just want to keep this together so I don't forget what page goes where. Nope, now see, I already, oh, wait a minute, let me add one more little bit of glue to this one, and that will keep it from flopping. Okay. All right, so, okay. So this is I think this is the way I want it to go. Pocket page, and then, yep, and then this page, and then these two pages. See, you have to keep them together. It gets confusing how you were. And then this page, and then the back. So, okay, that's it. Let's see. It'll be 25 minutes. That's not bad. So like I said, if you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. You could hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, that would be great too. But, um, it's totally up to you. And I'll be back with, I don't know, I think part 3 might be the final part. And then I'll just do a flip through when I'm ready. But because other than that, I really don't think it'll take a lot of time to finish this up. So I'm just going to say bye for now.